Good afternoon, this is Media Center Ukraine Odesa. We continue our work today. You can watch us online on our YouTube channel and also on our Facebook page. And if you have questions, you can ask them online. Just scan the QR code that you can now see on the screen. And our current topic is the activity called Collect a Good Gift. And our speakers are Natalia, Terekhova, head of the project Collect a Good Gift, and also Denis Serdichenko, head of the Good Samaritan Charitable Foundation. Let's start with Natalia Terekhova to share more about the event, the activity that has become a traditional. It will be the 9th this year, no, the 12th. Over the last 12 years, we have been creating such celebrations for orphans, children with disabilities, and also the children of soldiers. And children adopted by families. And every time this is a very special event for our team, because without your support, we will not be able to make children's dreams come true. But every time we can see how thousands of children get what they dream about, we're able to organize such beautiful holidays for them. And I think that the war will not be able to stop us to bring light to Ukraine and to support people in need. And now I would like to give floor to Denis Serdichenko, the head of the Good Samaritan Charitable Foundation. Our project, Collect a Good Gift, continues. And it started before the pandemic. And then during the pandemic, it changed a bit. And now during the big war, we can see the project change, because we used to work with children from shelters, from orphanages. But now we can see the changes in our target audience, because nowadays we work with orphans, those children who have received the statutes after the full-scale invasion, and also those children who have severe illnesses and they need some light in their life, and also they need others to see them, because they have their own challenges, emotions, and we believe that this holiday of Christmas should come to every house, every home, because we celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. And we are happy that we are able to start today this campaign, Collect a Good Gift, and we are happy that we can now announce it here at the Media Center Ukraine Odesa. All Odesa residents can collect such gifts, and we can see now fir trees, Christmas trees, with the photos of children with their wishes. Where people can get information about the needs of children. Today we are going to launch our first album on my personal Facebook page, Natalia Terekhova, the head of the project, and everyone can select a child, a dream, and just post in comments so that they are going to bring this dream into life. And people can also ask about details, and our volunteers are always ready to provide more information. People can collect such a gift and to send such a gift to our postal office, so you can find the information on my personal page on Facebook, Natalia Terekhova, and also on official pages of Facebook and Instagram, which is called the Good Samaritan. This project is unique because you can see a child, and people can just get acquainted with these children, and people will be able to make their gifts directly to children they select. You can find information about the name, age, and about the child's dream. So here we can see a child who wants to get a Lego kit. And then you will be able to make a present directly to a child you select. We started this project 12 years ago, and people are aware of this. They're the constant supporters of the project all over Ukraine, and we would like to thank Media Center Ukraine Odesa and also the TV channels and that support us. You can bring gifts in Odessa at Gamova Square. And as far as I understand, the people from all over Ukraine can join the project. And this year, the project has become international because some of donators will send their presents from abroad. Usually we have 1,500 people supporting us, but there are no boundaries for charity. There are no borders for charities, and we are happy that charity help us to unite. This is the linkage of people who have left Ukraine, went abroad because of the full-scale invasion with their homeland. How have you selected children and their dreams? Usually, these are children from boarding schools. So usually, we work with orphans, with some children from school, from the board schools, children from some difficult families, nowadays, our children reside abroad temporarily, and so we know the families, we know the children, the foundation supports. And recently, we have seen that they need some medication, health equipment, and some devices. And now this is a big problem, and it's really terrifying when children ask such things as a present for Christmas. What is the biggest needs of children? Of course, they want to get toys. If these are children from poor families, they ask some clothes, sportswear, shoes. Those children who have shoes, they will ask about a toy, about a doll. And we can see now a dream to have a hairstyler. And I have seen a dream of one guy to have a boat. I think he means a toy boat. And on this side, I can see a child asking for Lego kits, the different kinds of Lego kits, like a police station. But children always remain children, and they have their different needs. Sometimes they can see something on TV as a commercial, and this is how they get their dreams. I always get upset when I see that children ask sportswear, like sports pants. And I think the children should have other dreams and wishes for Christmas. But unfortunately, children are just in need of sportswear, sports pants, just to be able to attend sports classes at schools. Evgeny, if you allow, I would like to add something. When volunteers asked about dreams of the children, and we have children with severe illnesses, disabilities. So we have 100 children under our care, and we'll have 300 children more. And children asked someone to deal with their disability. Other children said that they wanted the war to be over. Some other children want to see their grandparents. So they share their dreams readily. But we as believers, we prayed to God. And we just learn about such needs of children during our communication with them. But of course, we cannot stop the war. That's why we write down some realistic dream. Over the 12 years of this event, of this activity, have you seen some requests of children that you were not able to meet to fulfill? Actually, no, because sometimes the givers they are not able to fulfill what they promised, and so we have some givers who wait for the last 2 weeks of the activity to meet the needs and to make dreams come true of those children who are not covered somehow. And I think that the biggest fear of organizers is that there is one child crying because there is no gift for him and for her. That's why we need to recheck everything, because last year we had 1,200 children, and this year we expect at least 860. That's why we always refer to producers of toys developing games, and they can also share their products for some general gifts. What prominent people of Odesa or of Ukraine, celebrities, are involved in this activity, this campaign? All opinion leaders of Odesa are actively involved. All TV channels are involved. And such a giver, such a gift garden can make a present, can make a gift by him or herself. And if these people from other areas of Ukraine, they can send by email. Who then responsible for giving these presents? We have a special celebration, a special event when we know that we've got all the presents needed. Those people who are Odessa can come and participate themselves. People from other oblasts can just send their gifts, their presents by mail. But we have an online a live event, online broadcast for those people to see how their gifts are presented. And we have another experience because when in summer people come from abroad and they come to us and asking where is a child. Because they bring the whole luggage of clothes and other things for a child that they select. And we can provide information, and they bring everything to children. So they become guardians for a long time. I've seen the list of dreams. So on average, the gift is up to 2,000 hryvnias. Do you have some limit, some threshold? Because a child could ask for an iPhone, for example. Volunteers collect all the wishes, and if a dream is unrealistic, we'll try to narrow the list. But we had such cases when a girl with a disability on a wheelchair, she cannot walk. She was given a present. She could fly on a hot air balloon. As for smartphones, we just check the information if a smartphone is really needed. Sometimes they really need it because, for example, when it comes to studies at school, children need some devices. And recently we've had another activity. It is not dedicated to Christmas, but we were able to present like laptops, other devices to children with disabilities because they need all these devices for their studies nowadays. And the volunteers, they know how to check the information. If they see that something is really needed, we also add this item to a wish list. Apart from the gifts, could people present something additional? Do you have such cases? Yes, of course, and we always welcome this, and we just recommend that it should be something like perishable. If a child asks for some medication, very often people add some really Christmas gifts. And we actually have been celebrating Christmas on the 25th of February of December for a long time, and I think that this year the whole of Ukraine will celebrate this, and we believe that we will be able to live through those beautiful moments, and that's how we will just emphasize the real sense of Christmas. Just remind us your contact details for people to be able to join the campaign. Please subscribe our Facebook pages, the Good Samaritan Charitable Foundation, and also our personal pages, Denis Serdichenko, Natalia Terekhova. Thank you very much for joining us today, and we will continue at 2 p.m.